Yes, I think people are busy today. Good. Good evening. Namaste. Please ask. Which planetary placement makes someone very street smart and clever? Uh, Indicate. I will not say like planetary placement will make someone street smart or clever. It will indicate the possibility. Okay. So it is like Mercury exalted. Mercury is like your cleverness, and Mercury is can be seen as cunningness also. Okay, so if Mercury is very well placed for someone in like exaltation sign or own sign and all, that person can be like very very clever, very street smart. Okay. Um, Opposite ways, like if Mercury is in water sign, especially like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then person can be like taking too many of emotional decisions. Now Mercury is your decision making skill, and water signs are all about emotions, so they can be taking too many emotional decisions. Okay, it is it is better to have Mercury in earth signs. Earth is like practicality, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so person may take like very practical decisions and all. I have one important conceptual question. Please ask. In Bhavachalit chart and birth chart, suppose a Bhava is influenced by two signs and three planets, right? What should we see for the result? I prefer looking at D1 chart, birth chart. I don't go into like a Bhavachalit chart. Um, the only reason I have for preferring D1 chart is that your birth chart or D1 chart is the foundational chart. Even your Bhavchalit chart is coming out of your birth chart. If you don't have a birth chart, if you don't have D1 chart, you cannot even make your Bhavchalit chart. So this is why I prefer D1 over any other chart. Okay. So I will just look at D1 chart and their position. If you want to go to Bhavchalit chart, then go completely towards Bhavchalit chart. Bhavchalit chart is followed by a completely different system of Bhrigu Jyotish. It is also called KP Paddhati, and it has whole system of its own. So if you want to interpret someone's Bhavchalit chart, don't just interpret Bhavchalit chart. Then follow the all the concepts of Bhrigu Jyotish and KP Paddhati, follow their dasha system and everything else. Okay. This cannot be done that 10% of this system, 10% of this system, 10% of this system. Okay, it cannot be done. At least initially, when we are learning, then it cannot be done. Does Mercury in 10th house for Sagittarius ascendant good for legal career? Career consultation is like a very long process. It involves 7 to 8 points. This is one of the point. Okay, Mercury in Virgo in the 10th house is like very communicative person. The public image of the person can be very communicative and can be very clever with his communications. Okay, a smart communicator, so that we can say, but we cannot decide someone's profession but by only this much information that Mercury is in the 10,000 Virgo. Thousands of people will be having it. All are not becoming lawyers. I have Sun Ketu Mercury conjunction in the sixth house, Rahu Jupiter conjunction. I have entered Jupiter Mahadasha. I am Cancer ascendant. Where is Rahu Jupiter? Anyways, Jupiter is all about uh, it is now. Should I consider all these planets to see the results? Consider Jupiter. So if you are in Jupiter Dasha, then focus more on Jupiter related things. Okay. Jupiter is Jupiter is like this knowledge sharing related planet. Okay. knowledge sharing, guiding, and counseling related planet. So, if Jupiter Dasha is going on, be a counselor, be a teacher, share your knowledge with people, and then it will be like more beneficial. Jupiter rules your sixth house, Jupiter rules your ninth house, Jupiter sits into the 12th house. So, your focus should be sixth house, ninth house, or 12th house related matters broadly. Okay. If we go into details, then nakshatras also become important. Which nakshatra Jupiter is in, which planets are sitting in Jupiter's nakshatra, they also become important. Greetings from Republic of Albania. Greetings from my side also. Thank you. Uh, does Moon in sixth house and Venus in 11th house for Sagittarius ascendant indicates good health? These are very generic things. Like Moon in the sixth house Taurus, it is like exalted. So person takes obstacles and health issues also as a positive thing. He doesn't go into like a paranoia mode. Okay, Venus in the 11th house Libra is also like this type of placement where person is like uh, positive or optimistic, I should say optimistic, even when he goes through a health issue. It also shows like sixth lord in the 11th house in own sign. It is like person is having some gains from his obstacles of life. Jupiter in Ardra Nakshatra, thank you. Yeah. So, Jupiter in Ardra focus more on Rahu and Jupiter related things because they are together, and Rahu and Jupiter Dasha is going on. As I said, like knowledge sharing, guiding, and counseling related matters, things can be better. Okay. Then you can have better results of like this Jupiter Dasha. Next time when you come for live set, please post a prior notification. I have really things to share. Sure. Normally, I'm online around this time, like Saturday 6 to 6:30 p.m. in between this IST. Normally, like it rarely happens. I do any session on Sunday. Okay. Normally, it is Saturday 6 to 6:30 p.m. Okay, but I understand. I will post. From next week, I will be posting 1 hour before. Mm, looking forward to your interesting questions. What is the results of Moon in Mragashira Nakshatra Taurus section? Person can be like research oriented. Mragashira is all about searching for things and all, but research oriented in financial matters. He can be looking for like financial gains and wealth, prosperity, and all. So, if person researches about finance, wealth, assets related matters, real estate related matters, this can be like a good combination. Moon in Mrigashira in the Taurus section. Thank you. I learned 70% astrology because of you. No one learns anything. No one gets anything because of anyone. We all become excuses, especially from your blogs. Thank you. Uh, so, as I said, I just became an excuse, not because of me. I'm 22 now, but really have a deep interest in astrology since 3 years. Great. I'm happy. Sorry. Ramya, long time. Upcoming eclipse on 25th and 8th next month. Eclipses are like majority of time they give the similar kind of result. So ego issues, ego clashes with the people, authority figures, take care of your job setup and don't get into conflict with them. Take care of your health issues, your parents' health issues and all. Go for a proper checkup before eclipse, before 15-20 days of eclipse. So go for a proper checkup, health checkup, so that you can know which parameters are not fine and you have some time to recover. uh, don't take any important decision, like important business agreement or any other agreement. Don't sign any papers. Don't go for any important diagnosis as far as practical. Okay, so these are the things. I think there are few articles written on the website regarding this eclipse. Okay, you can check those articles and that will give you like a detailed information. This time it is happening in Pisces. Solar eclipse is in Pisces, and like a lunar eclipse will be in Virgo, I guess. So wherever Pisces falls, wherever Virgo falls, likewise wherever Leo falls, wherever Cancer falls, uh, you can be like feeling more pinch in those areas of life because Sun and Moon involved get involved there. Finally, I got the chance today. What if someone has exalted Jupiter in third house, but the third house Lord Moon is debilitated in the seventh house with Ketu? It can be excellent position for someone being a teacher in a research-oriented subject, maybe occult mysticism or maybe psychology. Okay, this is excellent position. Jupiter in Cancer and Cancer Lord Moon in Scorpio along with Ketu. Excellent for any research-oriented knowledge sharing. But when it comes to like relationship matters, things can be very difficult with the relationship with mother also, with the relationship with partner also. Okay. Unstable. Difficult means unstable. Instability can be there. One of my friend who is Aries ascendant, he is having Mars Saturn conjunction in the first house, and he is very aggressive in nature. How is that possible, sir? Why not? Aggression is coming out of frustration. Okay, what happens with Mars Saturn is that Mars and Saturn nature are completely different. Mars wants to achieve everything right now quickly, and Saturn is all about delays and frustration. So when Mars is in Aries in the first house, person wants everything right now. He doesn't want to wait. Okay, he doesn't have perseverance or patience factor. But Saturn doesn't give any result without perseverance and patience. So Saturn puts the blockages. Okay, Mars is going all out for result. Saturn is putting the blockages, and result is frustration. Frustration will lead to anger. Mm, Moon is my Atmakarka in seventh house, Cancer ascendant. And now should shall what is this? Now should what shall I consider this placement? Ascendant Lord going into the seventh house means life path is going towards the seventh house, taking care and nourishing other people. But this realization will come with delay because Saturn is involved. Saturn is Saturn is like delays hard work, perseverance. So this realization itself will come with delay, hard work, and perseverance. That you should be in your own business and nourishing people, taking care of people. You can, and when you are starting in your business later in life, then obviously the success will also come later in life. Now, Jupiter transit in right. Jupiter transit in 12th house in Taurus sign for Gemini ascendant. What will be the result? Person can be interested in like research oriented education. Can have foreign travels also. Can have gains from foreign lands also. Research can be regarding financial matters. Okay, these are the possibilities with Jupiter transiting in the 12th house Taurus. Okay. It can lead to like property gains and property buying and all these type of things. Thank you very much. You're welcome. In which area should an individual go? Where sun is sitting, where Atmakarka is sitting, where Lagna Lord is sitting, any other. Uh, Career consultation is like 7 8 points. These are 1 points each. Okay, especially Atmakarka and Lagna Lord. But they are two. And these are 2 points only. There are 7 8 other points also. After that, we can understand what type of career one person can follow. If you go on website in the consultation section, I have given the points which I consider for career consultation. You can refer to those points. Saturn in 11th house retrograde, so it is in Taurus. So, like again, Saturn is anyways delays and it is retrograde, so it is further slow. So, person is realizing with delay, hard work, and perseverance, and obviously, the results are also coming with delay, hard work, and perseverance. My Mahadasha Lord Jupiter also retrograde, but I am confused about retrograde concept. Can you shed some more light on it? On website you can find many articles. I have specifically made some videos on retrograde planets. Checking those videos will be more helpful because it is again a long topic of about 1 hour. Okay, but here I can only say that retrograde planets make you reflect back at things in life. Like Jupiter is retrograde. Jupiter is knowledge, belief system, religion, philosophy, morals, values. Person reflects back, questions a lot when Jupiter is retrograde, whether I am following the right belief system, whether I am following the right religion and philosophy and all. That is what Jupiter retrograde can give. Person may reflect back upon his gurus and teachers also. Okay, whether I am following the right guru, whether he is teaching me the right things. Okay, this is what adding a point to my question where the soul should be going. Uh, Forget about soul. Okay, understand. We only talk about soul. We have no idea, and body is just the instrument of mind. So talk about mind. Okay. I have seen a video in which astrologer Rajeshwar Nandi said that good position of Mars shows that the person is having good physical strength, and also he has a strong confidence on his ability. It can be the case, like Mars represents confidence, also Mars represents your physical strength, also Mars in good dignity can provide that. What if has Mercury in Aries in the 12th house, but it is retrograde? Mercury is getting two debilitations. Uh, what if the individual is in the Mercury related field? These things, debilitation, exaltation, these things impact more on personal life rather than professional life. First of all, I don't think Mercury is debilitated here. It is in Aries, although it is in 12th house. That I understand from where it is coming, your question. But I will still not consider Mercury as debilitated. Okay. So, right. Uh, Right. What are the results when first Lord Jupiter for Sagittarius ascendant placed in the 10th house with Mercury, Sun, Ketu? Ketu is there, so a person should not work under other people. That is the first result. But person can be highly perfectionist. When so many planets are in Virgo, they can be like very perfectionist. They are always like analyzing things and all, analytical, critical. Okay, so it can be a great position if someone is in that type of work, like where a lot of analysis is required and all. But in personal life, it can create many conflicts. When you are like expecting perfectionism from others, it can create some sort of issues. But if person is ready to make himself perfect or herself perfect, then great. Jupiter in Virgo can also be like Jupiter is, as I said, belief system. So person can be like whichever knowledge they are following, whichever guru they are following and all, they can be very much about like seeking perfectionism from that guru or the teacher. That whether my guru is teaching me right things, perfect things or not. This type of approach can be there. Does Lagna Lord in enemy sign or debilitation make the person feel insecure about himself? Maybe initially in life, not always. Okay, when they are growing up as a teenager, as a like in early 20s. Okay, maybe at that time, but not lifelong. Right, any other question anyone wants to ask? If not, then we can close. What are the results of a Mars Rahu conjunction in the fourth house for third house for Gemini? I think we discussed this last time also. It is Angarak Yoga also in fiery sign Leo, so very aggressive person. Okay, it can be like violent at times also. I'm not sure, but there is a possibility that person can be violent also. Mars Rahu in Leo in the third house. Mm. But good utilization of the same energy can be in sports. Okay, Mars Rahu in Leo can make like very competitive sports person and all, so a sports athlete, or someone in yoga or martial arts or aerobics and all, anything to do with physical activity. For that type of activity, this Mars Rahu conjunction is very good. Okay, I think we are done. There is no much question. Okay, see you next week. Okay. Yes, Madan ji, बोलिए. Thank you. What is the question, Madan Mishra ji? Is Kritika a good nakshatra for Mars in Aries section? It depends on how person utilizes it. As I always say, every house, every planet, every sign, every nakshatra represents truckload of things. Kritika has some positive things also as representations and some negative things also. Like Kritika can be very good nakshatra for education, nourishment of people, protection, okay, defense services and all, great nakshatra. But same thing is like Kritika is related with weaponry also. So if person is violent by nature, person is like aggressive by nature, then same Kritika can be a very dangerous nakshatra because it is like violence and aggression plus weapon. Okay, so it is like very difficult nakshatra. Also like this Kritika is like cutter. Okay, so not only weapons, but someone who is very like cutting through his speech. Okay, very sharp speech, very harsh speech. That is also seen from Kritika. So Mars in Kritika in the Aries can make, if it is like involved into like second house or third house, then person's communication or speech can be very harsh. Okay, so There is nothing like good or bad as a straight jacket formula. It all depends on how we utilize all the possibilities of a planet replacement.